This is truly a great honor. I would first like to thank Joe Thorgerson. I've had the privilege of knowing Joe from both sides of the whistle. First as a player underneath him, then I was lucky enough to join him on the coaching staff. He is a great man, a man I respect, a Kaneland guy through and through. Next, I'd like to thank Keith Snyder for helping this process along. He was a former teammate, a fellow coach, and he's my best friend. He checks a lot of boxes. I would like to thank the Hall of Fame committee. Thank you for voting me in. Next, I'd like to thank my parents. They gave me everything I needed to be a successful athlete at Kaneland. Whether it was rides to practices, shoes or spikes, or camps in the summertime, I don't remember ever being turned down. I didn't understand or appreciate the sacrifices they made until I myself became a father. Now each season starts with the phrase, "What do you mean that doesn't fit?" I would next like to thank my former teammates and coaches. A lot of my successes are not possible without you. What I miss the most from my Kaneland days, playing or coaching, has nothing to do with the games. What I miss is the locker room. The moment that door shuts and the only people in that locker room are all the people that spend hours and hours preparing and practicing for that game. It is truly an atmosphere that I miss. Finally, I would like to thank my wife. Coaching requires a ton of time. I spend a lot of time away from the house, and even when I was at the house, there were things that needed to be worked on. Any coach will tell you that having a supportive wife will make coaching that much easier. Thanks for all your support throughout my coaching career. So what does this mean to me? When Joe Thorgerson first told me that he was going to try and get me into the Hall of Fame, my wife and I were super excited. I didn't think our kids would understand or really care, but they surprised me. As it turns out, this has given me some major street cred. Once it was official, I began to think about my Kaneland career and its arc. In the beginning, it was Kaneland Monday through Friday, and on the weekend was Maple Park versus Sugar Grove, Maple Park versus Elburn, in whatever sport I was in. From middle school on, everyone was a knight. We were one community. During high school and my coaching years, I would walk through the halls looking mostly at the pictures of former athletes, seeing the pictures of the former Kaneland greats, Mark Claypool, Don Beebe, and Dana Liddell. I love that history. When I visit other schools, you can find me by the trophy cases. I know that 95% of the people that walk through these doors at Kaneland aren't like me. They aren't interested in the history, and that's fine. But here is the part that means the most to me. To those 5% that are interested in Kaneland's history, I am now there. I am a part of the great Kaneland story. That fills me up with so much pride. Thank you, and I will always be a knight.